inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Twins enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Jake Junis will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
So striding forward.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota,
Arias, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today. It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Now at the plate, Christian Pacheco. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing with Matt Ross behind the dish. Big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores 2. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Kay has come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. In there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Arias on third. Pacheco is at second with nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Simmons has it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does this, that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now at the plate, Eugene Solari, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. You can kiss it goodbye.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In his career against this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Nope. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 taken, strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to right field. Adele has it in his tracks. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
In tight, ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now at the plate, Royce Lewis. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really...
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3. Tommy McMillan gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins
and
on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams all year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Luis Renfroe, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. Fielder. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him.
Ball
1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now in the box,
leading off for the Twins.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Luis Arias comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in now, Christian Pacheco.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Runner goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all of the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. And he is in there. Arias stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Again, has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the run across on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Line towards center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left.
And leading off
ready
for
now
the
for
Angels,
LA, Will
the first
Rosario.
baseman,
And they've got some
Will
work to do early on.
Rosario.
Down 4-0 already. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And diving
fifth.
into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
So stepping in, Randy Cesar. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Cesar is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. And there's out number 2.
Batting 6th.
Coming to the
right
plate
fielder,
now, Joe Adele, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Adele leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Take his hacks again. Eugene Solari, as he'll look to follow up with 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Adele sprinting after it, but he can't.
A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
The 2-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Standing in, Brent Rucker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Count even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout. Still going back. You can kiss it goodbye. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 34 home runs now on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Parker Bridwell is going to come on the pitch here. And in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's Miguel Sano.
The first baseman, Miguel.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sano is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Hunter is there, and he makes the catch for
now
the out.
The third baseman, Royce.
Ready for another chance. Royce Lewis, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's in the double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
He's running. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now
So
batting.
the lineup flips
The
over
second
and
baseman.
digging in,
Luis
Arias.
Arias.
In scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's okay. You can look at that a bunch of different ways. That's a well-executed pitch and count leverage, a nice breaking ball he snapped over, or you can look at it as a respect factor thing. He does not want to challenge you in a big spot.
Lewis at third with 2 away. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The center
Well, he
fielder,
walked him on
24.
5 pitches, but that last
Christian
pitch was really good. He
Pacheco.
missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready once again, Christian Pacheco earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, he's going to have to earn his ribby this time up. 2 outs, a little bit different. Can't just pop something out to an outfielder and steal an RBI. You're going to have to find some green grass.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2
All right,
strikes.
let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Here's a pop-up now. Rosario has got it, and the side is retired. But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run.
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving.
And leading up
really
for
seems
the
to be
Angels,
a total team effort, guys.
the catcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Salvador.
A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Pacheco is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start
Batting
out
ninth.
the inning. Thought he might
The
be on
shortstop.
base with some sort of hit,
Andrelton.
but it hung up there too long.
Simmons.
Just unlucky that time.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He swings and lines it to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Now at the plate,
Corey
Corey Hunter. He got on
Hunter.
top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Minnesota.
At
the
the
left
plate,
fielder,
Alex K.
Alex K.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
That's inside. 2-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The batter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Max Kepler. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Ready with the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And that's in there. Base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Rocker.
Into the box, Brent Rocker fouled off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
Now back.
Digging in, Miguel Sano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. Twin strand a pair, and they hold a 7-0 lead. At the plate, Luis Renfroe. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kay giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike.
Striding in,
Wow.
Mike Trout hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Ready now.
The first baseman,
Will
number
Rosario.
12.
He'll look to bounce
Will
back after striking out his last time
Rosario.
up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Angels go down 1-2-3. Digging in, Royce Lewis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. See you later. A solo shot here to left. Number 28 on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games. Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Line towards center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Arias. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Up next for Minnesota, Christian Pacheco. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Twins add on thanks to this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Huddy. And he's set down.
Right
a little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. No balls and a strike to count. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading
Alex
off for the
K, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this
Alex K.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead of foul ball. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugene Solari, already 2 for 2. They look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't put it on the board.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
In now, Max Kepler. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt,
right
that's the
fielder,
advantage of
number
getting
5.
ahead in the count. You can
Right.
really force hitters
Rucker.
to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Two and 0 now.
Ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
2 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
Victory.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know
The
he's
first
talking
baseman,
to himself in his head
22.
about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out to left field. It's in! 2 runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. Number 35 now on the season as this lead got even wider.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping in now, Royce Lewis.
Lewis.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone!
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco.
Polanco.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home ones. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but
now
he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kay moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 22.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Hunter. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your off.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Chris Martin enters now. He'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Martin is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Adele is there, 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Christian Pacheco.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Pacheco. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Adele has a play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now batting, fielder. Alex Kay. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's down.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap
catcher,
like that,
number 8.
nothing but good things can
Eugene.
happen. Neither one of the outfielders have the
Larry.
wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box, Eugene Solari. 1-0 the count. Here it comes, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0 home. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's safe.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that baby's gone.
The right fielder, number 5.
In now, Brent Rucker. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with
Ladies
that,
and gentlemen,
the standing in,
and
Luis
leading up for the
Renfroe.
Angels,
Third trip to the plate
the
for him
second
here
baseman,
tonight. 0 for 2
Luis
at this point.
It doesn't look
Renfroe.
very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this
now
one.
batting, the center fielder.
So one away now for
Mike.
the Angels in the 7th. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The first baseman,
so now
number
it'll be
12,
the 4-hole hitter, Will Rosario. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. 2 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
now batting, the third baseman,
From the stretch.
Randy.
And that's dead
Cesar.
center for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Soft liner towards first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. Start the bus. They're down 15.
Your
Keenan
attention,
Middleton
please.
comes on to pitch now,
Now
hoping for
pitching
better
for
results than the other arms
number
that they've run
99,
out there in this one.
Keenan
Ready to take
Middleton.
his hacks again, Miguel Sano, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at bat, That was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
You can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
In the air to center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Twins.
So striding in, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. No balls.